here it is. It's a 1985 Boston Whaler 22 Outrage. Bought this boat with my dad in, I believe it was 94. At that time, we put a new 150 Yamaha on it. I believe the motor is a 1993, but it was new in the box at that time. It's been a good motor. Issues I have had with it of late are, one, there's been a little crack down here that I have sort of shut down with a hose clamp, and I put some Marine Tex there. It has held. I did that a year and a half at least ago, and it's held fine, but it's definitely an issue. Most recently, last weekend, the trim motor, which is here, quit working. It's, just the motor will no longer go up and down, and that's a problem. So I have, I guess at this point, decided either to replace that or possibly just to sell it. I've been looking at another boat online and thinking about selling. So I'm listing it to see if I can find someone who's interested. In my description, this piece of plywood is, I pulled up the deck that's here, and I have the deck. It just would need to be, I guess, re-screwed in and resealed. The reason I pulled it out was that I felt a little, possibly too flexy in the middle, maybe a touch soft. It's old plywood. It's not terrible, but I was gonna redo it, and I just never got to it. But I have the panel that goes there. I have done, as you have to do, I have done things like replace the Perco battery changer. There's a CD player, a Sony CD player. I've got a Humminbird GPS and bottom picture finder. The teak needs to be sanded and sort of I don't know, whether you want to oil it or varnish it. That's, I guess, up to personal choice. I've done it probably 3 times. I've oiled it and varnished it. Cooler would have come with the boat, probably with, at the time of sale. That's where we've always had it. These are big lockers. Some pictures. This is the anchor locker and so on. The boat is solid. It's, it is a tank. I've had a lot of good use out of it, and I think it has a lot more left in it. Possibly a repower, possibly somebody who can keep that motor going. It is the motor has outstanding compression, according to a guy that was doing a carb job on it last year. He said the compression is within factory new specs. I mean, he said it's a really solid motor. The hours on it, I would guess, are probably around 1,000. There's an hour clicker here at 7:30, but that hasn't worked for a while, and so it may be slightly over 1,000. But I think for the right person, this motor has a lot of life left in it. But it is a thirsty motor. It uses a lot of fuel, and that's just the way they were built. Yeah, I'll do a quick scan around, and then that's going to be it for this video. If you've made it this long, good on you. Also, the trailer, I believe I mentioned in the ad, I bought this trailer in 2003 with the intention at that time to probably get a larger boat, and it is built for a 28, 29 foot boat, so it's quite a bit longer than the boat. It's a whole lot of trailer, but it's done fine. The trailer, I will sell it, but it's up to the buyer. If the buyer wants it, we'll do that separately. Yeah, there she is.